Hey, welcome to today's daily English vocabulary lesson. Now, I am excited to teach you another real English vocabulary word. But before we jump into our lesson, I need to remind you to take out your copy of the Daily English Vocabulary book number 1. Now, this is where our lesson is coming from. So if you don't have your copy yet, you need to get it now by hitting the link in the description if you're watching the video, or by going to www.studywithtiffani.com. Get your copy and study along with this lesson. Now, are you ready to learn a new word? Great. I am Teacher Tiffani. Let's jump right in. All right, so our word for today is number 27 in our book. It is aloof. Aloof. Now I'm going to start our 3-minute timer. I'm hitting play right now. All right, so our timer has started, and I want you to repeat after me for pronunciation practice. Aloof. Excellent. Again, aloof. Nice. Last time after me. Aloof. Good job. Now this word aloof just means reserved or indifferent. Not interested in what's going on. Again, reserved or indifferent. Now, I want to tell you a quick story about some of my coworkers when I used to work at NASA. NASA was an amazing environment. I loved my job as a web developer. And I remember specific people that I used to work with. I remember one lady, she was so cute. She was short, a little pudgy, and she would have so many great things to tell me, so many stories about her children, and she was just a joy to be around. There was another older gentleman, and he and I would have long conversations at least once a week, and we would just talk about life. And then one of my closest friends, he and I, we were both web developers in the same department. So we connected. His wife actually happens to be Korean, so we had long conversations. So my coworkers were amazing, and many of them were willing to have good conversations on a regular basis. They were very open, kind, and happy. But I remember one gentleman, he was a programmer. He seemed very nice, but he was also very aloof. This aloof programmer would not really have long conversations. If he made eye contact with you, he would smile a little bit and then immediately walk to his desk. And I used to wonder, what is it about him? Why is he always so aloof? He doesn't want to blend or mingle with the group. But I realized he was just an introvert. He was just a quiet guy, very nice, but he liked to remain aloof. He didn't want to get involved in other people's business or talk to them about their life. So maybe you know someone like him, very aloof. Makes sense, right? Okay, now let's look at an example sentence. Here's the example sentence. The aloof princess stood in a corner alone. One more time. The aloof princess stood in a corner alone. She didn't want to be bothered by anyone. She was aloof. Makes sense? All right, great. Now, what I need you to do right now is to take out your ebook, the Daily English Vocabulary book number 1. There are other example sentences that go along with this word, and I need you to review them. So it's going to be number 27 in your book. The word again is aloof. All right, if you haven't gotten your copy, remember all you have to do is go to www.studywithtiffani.com. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and I can't wait until the next lesson to teach you even more. I'll talk to you then.